Prague University closes Chinese center after staff failed to disclose payments from Chinese embassy. Last month, Prague City Council cancelled a partnership agreement with Beijing.
This post received a score of 16,429, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Really worth mentioning that after China threatened Prague over the cancellation of sister city status, Prague replied with a letter stating the reasoning for the cancellation, and ended it with a picture of Xi next to Winnie the Pooh. Oh, that felt good to read.
And if that is happening in Prague, it is happening everywhere else in the world. Except, presumably China's is getting away with it everywhere else since we're not getting any others speaking out. This will not all end well if not nipped in the bud.
Greater than we're not getting any others speaking out. I'm sure they'll say how outraged they are with all the current human rights violations, some 30 to 40 years later.
When all of our children ask why we did nothing about the concentration camps. We justly deride 1930s to 1940s America for all but ignoring the plight of the Jews, and now we do the same because it's cheaper and easier not to stand up to power.
Greater than because it's cheaper and easier. I think you're downplaying easier a bit. China has nukes, and I suspect things would have gone very differently if the Nazis had them as well.
We don't have to invade, just sanction. Real steps. Stop trading with them. Stop ignoring it.
So, they were spies. Go it.
I think their primary role was propaganda, but I'm sure there was some light spying involved as well. China has centers and agreements with universities all over the place.
No, they recruit students who have gotten roles assisting professors with research. They copy all the files, take pictures and get their own lab back home. It is happening all the time.
I became friends with a Chinese exchange student, and one day he showed me this dissident art he creates. Kinda weird, it was like a messy collage with the only distinct images being Xi and Winnie the Pooh. It's magnified since a lot of these kids come from rich and connected Chinese families, so the government is looking to keep some influence over them.
I recall rumors of Chinese students spying on each other at my alma mater. Most students were not really willing to socialize with locals, and it was known that some of the students were affiliated with the embassy. These also were the only ones that had more contact with locals.
On Science Friday on NPR last week, it was revealed that the FBI has evidence of hundreds of cases of Chinese technology and research theft. When asked if any other country was doing the same, they said that for the most part it was just China.
It's horrible, but as a strategic move by the country, it's ingenious. Still, using what amounts to brainwash children to further an autocrat's agenda is really shitty. Even if it's ingenious.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.